Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the American, the Cincinnati Bearcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Cochran. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the football first. To the right. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On the move. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Scanning the field, it's Banks. Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground, he's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Banks. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Throws to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to keep it in the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Back to pass, it's Banks. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bearcats! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Cochran. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. At the 40, there he goes. Flying out to the left. Inside the touchdown, Colorado. He got a step and just dusted the field.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he added the extra point. 17, Cincinnati. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in a split backfield. Dropping back, it's Banks. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Bearcats! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The give on the inside. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed into them.
Snags it down the right side. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Give on the option. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. 1st guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Paul. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The receiver on the jet sweep. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gets it out quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Under fire. And he was Hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. He'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his second of the day, this one from 23. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Banks. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Bearcats want to move quickly. They'll go right back to the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively 1st half. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Looking for a man, it's Banks.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Got the quick pass. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Bearcats are rolling down the field.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and he's got a first down. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Try and play action. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Demania. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wants to throw. It's Banks. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Louisiana Tech is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Ruston today. They're trailing by 13 to Minnesota. We will be multitasking today.
Oh, he's got some space.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give out of the gun. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, still going. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Power ahead. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays, and they need it the most.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Banks. Rushes on him. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the left. Breaks away in the middle. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown Bearcats. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cochran. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Shows him the stiff arm. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Banks. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day, and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
29 Phillies.
Catch in the middle, it's Paul. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating, too.
It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Look out, he's got room. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Makes the grab. It's Paul. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Banks. Finds his tight end. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10.
42 spike.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good.